You're watching PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
Wow, it's another Monday night. It's now November. It's another one of the Burr months gone. Sad. I
It goes
just
so fast.
It does go fast. It does. I really enjoy this time of year so much. It is great to see everyone here tonight. Thank you for joining us on a Monday night. I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but it's getting a little cold here, and it's going to rain overnight.
Ugh. Can't get
We're
it.
supposed to be in the low to mid 50s if we get that high tomorrow.
Yeah.
For
And
a
I know-
high. For
For
a
a
high.
And I know some of you think, oh, that's warm, but for us here
It's a little chilly.
in the Bay Area, that's chilly. That
Yeah.
means I have to give up my sandals and put on that's when I get my boots and put them on. Otherwise, I'm in my sandals all the time.
You know, the thing is that you'll see, in the moment of groovy at the end of the show, you're going to see a little bit of rain. For me, it is very astonishing to see rain.
Yeah,
So
we don't get rain.
we had to show it. We actually had hail too, so you'll see a little bit of that as well. So
We
But-
still haven't even turned on our new furnace yet.
yeah, it's not cold enough yet for the furnace yet.
So I
But
don't even know what it's like or how it's going to work or what it's going to do. It's just,
hey, see,
but we like our house cold.
Mar, 2 birds down, 2 to go. I don't want it to be 2 to go. I really like it. Wow.
September, October, November and December.
Yeah. 50, bring out the sled dogs.
That's what I need to do, Paul. Get me to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
But okay. Well, you know, we are almost done with the Christmas forest here. We wanted to have it done by Halloween, but
It was an arbitrary deadline. We did very, very, very close.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
you guys did
it's
great.
okay.
Very
We just had, everything just kind of takes. But the last thing we left that we knew, it just takes more than, it's the biggest one. And we at least got it lit in place and it's all nice and ready. We were going to start and he finally unboxed all the ornaments last night. So we just needed to now put the ornaments on and we were going to tackle it, but between work, people whining, people being needy, and him doing the YouTube, that I just didn't even start putting ornaments on today.
That's the
We're
nostalgia.
talking about the nostalgia tree.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we'll be done. Then we have to some things, brick and brack around the house, and we'll be done.
Yeah. We will be done. But this is something interesting because Chatty, visits the forest and visits different trees of the forest. Let's see where Chatty is tonight. Well, look at that. Now, that's not the nostalgia tree. That happens to be our mantle. Chatty is sitting between a couple of the bubble lights on the mantelpiece. Doug
enjoys
does
the
a
photos.
beautiful job of decorating the mantle every year.
It's breathtaking.
He takes great pleasure in doing that. So Chatty Cam tonight is focused on
He's off-roading on the pine cone. Oh, gee. I know you put it up there, but I didn't realize you put him up there.
yeah, he's right there. He's right there on the pine cone.
Well, I heard all this crunching sound. I wasn't paying attention. I just let you do what you did.
Mr. Observant.
Yeah. But
It was
Chatty,
my idea because he's trying to walk around. What am I going to do with this damn thing? And I'm like, put him on there.
You
I was
were
thinking to put him up
smart
there.
tonight.
yeah. Man, Richard is feisty tonight. Doug is such a mantle minch.
Mantle Minch.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wow, that is feisty. Well, Chatty does like being in the forest, so he likes his little tour. But you know what? Let's get the show started. Let's make a cocktail.
Changing everything. Ugh.
Doug's over here talking about a client of his thing. They're changing everything.
Just get your you know what together.
Yeah, and yeah, that is a nice bar intro. Thank you, Richard. It's
Your
wonderful.
poop, your poop, Doug.
Yes. I'm trying to see if I can hide.
It's kind of, oh my God.
We're gonna make a white Christmas. You know what? I did not grab the little nutmeg thing.
Oh, do we have to?
Well, it's kind of cool to watch it being ground.
Ugh.
Richard's saying there better be 2 glasses tonight. Well,
I'm not drinking.
yeah, he's not drinking
I
tonight.
don't drink. I mean, I don't know.
But I'm gonna go ahead and start by putting
This is vodka and amaretto and
ice in a
some
drink glass here.
good and plenty.
I'm gonna
half
go ahead
half.
and put in an ounce of amaretto in this little glass.
Should be Di Serono.
Di Serrano?
Yeah, Di Serono.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And then this giant bottle of vodka, which we'll never buy again because it's just too big. It's been on our bar cart for
Yeah, that's been forever.
3 years. It's still got stuff in it. So an ounce of vodka in this one. If I can get it to go. There it goes.
Oh, you're gonna spill it everywhere.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you were.
There we go. And an ounce of vodka goes in. And then as I'm going to go ahead and put in another, some half and half. You can use cream or whatever. We have half and half in the fridge. So I'm going to put half and half in this drink. And there we go.
Oh, you know what? I've got my phone in my hand here, and I'm getting all these texts related around the election. I can't wait for tomorrow to be done.
I know what you mean.
Spam going on.
Okay. Richard says that he says we want nutmeg.
Okay, go up and get it.
I will go get
I'll let him go fetch it.
I'll
I have
go
to
get
always
some
fetch
nutmeg.
it. Put on some video. So, Sherry, talk about your children and your grandchildren. That seems what you want to do all the time.
What do I have to say? My youngest is down with COVID. His wife is recovering from COVID. I'm surrounded by it at work. My principal has it. His wife has it.
I don't think people want to know about the COVID, but
One teacher is out with it, so I've been,
It's constantly on her mind, though. That's all she's talking
Yeah,
about these days.
I'm trying to
Believe me, I live with her. I know.
mask up and do it. The girl the other night told her mom out of the blue, I want my PTV live.
wow.
Those were her exact words.
She's almost 3 years old.
I want my PTV live. I think
Okay.
she likes seeing Ema on.
So I've got the vodka. I have the amaretto. I have the half and half.
It
I'm just
doesn't
gonna
look that
I'm
appetizing.
gonna stir it up, and actually turned it so that it looks a little
Curdled?
brownish.
No.
Where did you get this recipe?
Out of a book?
This is from a holiday cocktail book that we have. It's called White Christmas. And
See,
now
I like it
this
clear. I'd like it with clear rum instead of vodka.
this is a grinder,
A nutmeg grinder.
and we use it specifically for nutmeg. So you just grind fresh nutmeg on top as the garnish. And there we are. We have White Christmas. Let me give this a shot.
You need to shake that.
Actually, the nutmeg really smells nice. So,
love it.
Richard says, present the drink. Okay.
Present.
Let me go ahead and give you a better look at it. Here we go. This is
It's like milk with vodka and amaretto.
White Christmas. It's got a
It's
sprinkle.
like dirty snow.
Yeah. It's got a dirty snow, like pig
Yeah.
pen.
And
Yeah,
yeah, I
he's
know.
a
He has the poof.
Pig pen, you're the only person I know who can raise a cloud of dust in a snowstorm. Anyway, this is a White Christmas with a dash of nutmeg on top,
It's vodka and amaretto.
and it's very good. I really. Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you will probably take until 11 o'clock to drink this.
No, this one.
No, I could down that in no time flat because
No.
This one. Oh gosh, this one. You
The
get
other one last night, I found it and it had this much, and it was like 10:30. It's like, I'm still suckling on it, you know.
Well, no, that would be your phrase for saying it.
Townshend, you're absolutely right. There it is.
Right there.
By the way, a welcome Christmas lights. They're from New Zealand, so yeah, it's a hot summer's Christmas night when you're down under.
Ugh, we had enough hot summer nights here to.
But it's actually a nice cold evening. But this drink does very well, so I'm very happy with this one. It's definitely worth repeating. This one. It's a white Christmas, everyone. And now that I've got a cocktail in hand, shall we talk about the Christmas movies from this weekend?
You know, 5 of them. We have 6, but we have 5 of them.
Okay. Let's do some reviews. Okay. So, shall we get started? Let's start with Friday night.
Watch party.
That was a watch party. Ben, why don't you go ahead and take that one?
I need to give it a chance again to watch it while we're not talking over it. For the most part, I thought it was a disjointed story, but I might have missed a few things while we were trying to talk during the show. So all I can say is that Marlo Thomas, poor thing.
I didn't like it.
Her plastic surgery and all that has not done her well over the years. She's 84 years old. She's trying to make it look like she's in her 50s, and
she can rarely move her mouth.
her nose is practically destroyed.
Oh, she was grotesque looking. I
Okay.
mean, total putrid.
The only way I recognized her was her voice.
Yeah, she had a deeper voice than Luke McFarlane, who was the male lead.
Okay,
in the
Ben,
Mhm.
we may want to give it a second chance. Paul, our Hallmark savant, watched it. He raised it from 2 to 3 Ben burritos. So we may want to rewatch it when we're not
Have-
commenting on it throughout the whole film.
We have
Yeah.
nothing.
We've got it recorded. So
I agree with Richard.
one Ben burrito or
A
one
minus
Orlando?
1 of 5.
Yeah, -1 out of 5. It wasn't even about Christmas.
But Paul says we did miss a lot during that watch party.
Oh, I know.
So
See, that's the
there was a lot
problem.
of the story that we probably did miss
Okay.
on that one.
I
Okay,
watched
so-
the other one that we watched a watch party, and it was better the second time because we have to talk.
I watched it uninterrupted,
Yeah.
and I did not care for it.
Okay. So Saturday night also we saw 3 films for the films that we're going to be reviewing tonight. 3 films. The first one was Lights, Camera, Christmas. Let's get back to that one. Sherry, I want to hear your take on A Royal Christmas on Ice. Did you happen to see it?
I did.
That was on Great American Family.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did. It was an entertaining film, but it wasn't anything special.
Okay. So
I did like the storyline. I mean, it was cute. It was sweet, but it didn't fill me with all the Christmas
I tried watching it.
Christmas joy.
The first 5 minutes, I was bored. I couldn't even get through the movie.
No, I watched it. It was enjoyable. I liked it better than
Magical Christmas
yes,
Village.
a lot better.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to rewatch that one because I think that Richard said that it was 1. Was it 1 out of 5?
One Orlando.
No,
Yeah, one Orlando.
Yeah, 1 out of
1 out of 5 because we
Yeah.
thought that it was dull.
Oh,
Actually, I thought it was a 1-hour film packed into 2 hours.
she was just.
Well, the actor and actress that were the leads there really wasn't much connection between them. I didn't feel so.
No.
It didn't help. It didn't help move the movie along. That I'll give you. But as far as entertainment factor goes, it was a nice background movie to watch.
Yeah.
I
It was
wouldn't.
noise.
The quick storyline was that she was a former Olympian who had an accident and chose not to pursue another 4 years of training. Instead,
Quitter.
Instead, she opened a school, and that school is in peril because there's a possibility of the building being repurposed, torn down, rebuilt, or however, by this person that came in as an outsider who happened to be royal. So, anyway, next film. Doug, why don't you talk about a Maple
Oh, well,
Valley?
we gave 2 crowns out of the royal one.
Yeah.
This one is Maple Valley Christmas with Peyton List and Andrew Walker. We gave it 7 out of 5.
No,
Yeah,
so
this
7.5 out of 5.
this one was on Hallmark Movies and
Mysteries. Yeah, so this
This
is
movie-
Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. 7.5 out of 10 gold crowns. I liked it. Chemistry, really good. Made me want to eat maple. But I had a problem with all the sister issues between each other, the mommy issues, the daddy issues. Everybody just had all these issues with each other, and it's like, just talk to each other. I mean, I just wanted to slap them all, but it was a good paced, and I loved it. I mean, I liked it.
I gave it an 8, and I enjoyed the fact that it was different in that they had all of the, the back and forth banter, negative banter, because not very many movies have show a lot of those family dynamics.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just
No,
laughed
I
because
know.
I'm like all these mommy
I
and daddy issues, and then his and this. No, I like, and it was paced, and everybody. It was a real tight story. It was super Christmassy, super
Yeah.
mapley, and I loved it.
I gave it an 8.
I mean, 7.5, but it
Okay.
was just like, oh, come on.
Okay.
I think it's the one movie this weekend that I focused on for the entire time that I really enjoyed. And I'm with you. I gave it 8. While we've seen the developer coming in to take over some property storyline before, this one I felt was a little different in that the developers actually showed up both pro and con at the towards the very beginning of the film, as opposed to the con showing up in the last half hour trying to ruin everything.
Yeah.
And then backing out.
And then backing out.
Yeah.
Paul gave it 3 Ben burritos. So,
I just really
Now-
wish they found out what I did. The story was perfect. It's just, why was the dad so hell bent on wanting that extra land? And then he backs up, but we still don't know that story. That's one little.
Yeah, we never know
Nitpicky
why
kind of things. We didn't know why.
We never know why he wanted the land.
We don't know why.
Anyway, next film.
Money.
That was last night.
That's why.
All Saints Christmas. This was a singer who has a career who is probably, it's a stalled career, and someone else is starting to take the limelight away from her. She's not happy with this, but she decides to go home for Christmas to help her father close a stage or a jazz club that he's had called the All Saints Club in New Orleans.
It's a family club.
And it just actually it made me want to go to New Orleans. I really want to go. I've never been, so maybe sometime we can get there. We might be able to at some point. You haven't watched it yet?
I only watched the first 20 minutes of it, and I didn't care for it at all.
Okay. We watched like the first portion of it. I thought, you know what? It's late. Let's move to the end. So we watched about the last half hour, and it felt like we missed nothing. It felt like we missed nothing.
We stopped it at a good time when the charade started. We fast forwarded to the music montage. Everything fell to hell in a handbasket. Kissed, made up, and then they went off into the sunset, and they were going to be the family business.
Yeah.
Not bad. She can actually sing. Nobody was irritating, and we gave it 5 out of 5 out of 10. So middle of the road.
But as Richard says here, they had snow in New Orleans. That was
so they didn't need that. That was
they did
stupid.
not need the snow at the end when they came out of the club, and all of a sudden there was snow in New Orleans.
Snowing.
Thinking, no,
That was stupid.
no, they did not. They
They could've
Paul
just
gave
ended
it one
it.
Ben burrito. Paul
Huh?
gave it one, and Paul gave it one Ben burrito, and Richard says just skip it altogether. 0 Orlando's.
Yeah.
No, we watched that one perfectly. It was, if you add up all the time, it wasn't maybe quite half.
Yeah,
and
we
it was
watched
perfect.
about the first 15 minutes and then the last half hour or so on the clock.
Yeah.
So we probably saw about 35 minutes of the film.
You didn't miss anything.
So let's talk about Lights, Camera, Christmas.
Okay. Hollywood movie is made in a small town, and their costume designer is actually they take a different job. I guess they get 3 times the pay for another movie someplace, so they're left without a costume designer. And it turns out,
You would leave for a Matt Damon film too.
yeah, that's true. If I had an opportunity like that, yes, absolutely. But the
Guaranteed
person,
box office.
a designer there in town, comes to the rescue and ends up designing the entire movie, and falls for the star of the film. It's a typical Hallmark kind of story. I actually enjoyed
We
it.
actually did enjoy it.
I liked it.
It
I
had
didn't like it at all.
it was dorky, meddling mother, and he was super nasty because he needed to be, an arrogant SOB actor. But it I think it's because I like Herb from Kitty Cat Christmas. So yeah, we kind of gave it pseudo high remarks. We gave it 8 out of 8.5.
We gave it 8 crowns.
Oh, 8? Oh,
8 crowns.
8.5.
Really?
Yeah.
We gave it 8 crowns.
It just was silly and
I would be generous in giving it a 4. I did not like it at all.
Wow.
I have to say this. I've been dealing with allergies all weekend long, and I had popped a couple of Benadryl about an hour before I started this movie, and I fell asleep. I'm going to have to give the movie a fair watch again to see if I agree with Sherry or I agree with Arnie. Right now, I'm leaning more towards Sherry because I kept waking up and going to sleep, waking up and going to sleep, and thinking this story is not moving at all.
Okay,
So
well,
I'm going to have to rewatch it.
Ah.
I'll wait.
I'd have to say my favorite of the 5 was Maple Valley Christmas.
yes, I
Yeah,
would have to say with
definitely.
Maple. Then we also threw in, because we were doing a lot of Christmas decorating, so we needed a lot of noise. We watched A Merry Swiss Miss on Lifetime.
that starred Jodie Sweetin and
Tim
Rosen.
Rosen, who was mutt shit on Schitt's Creek. It was cute. 6 out of 10 Lifetime awards. I don't know. It was just kind of an entertaining. It wasn't nothing to shake stick, because Lifetime sometimes has a little gem of out there. So we needed to do something, but we're all caught up.
Yeah.
We
But-
didn't watch the GAC from Sunday night because I just didn't care, and we can't
Which
watch
one
all
was
the
that
up. Love at the Christmas Contest.
Yeah.
Concert.
Samantha Cope and Ross Jerlig.
Contest.
Contest?
Yeah, the contest.
I liked that one
Okay.
a lot.
Love at the Christmas. Oh, we'll
Okay.
probably watch that.
we will
and then-
probably watch that this
Oh my
week.
god, I can see.
I liked that one a lot.
Holy cramoly.
Well, apparently, everyone here is watching a lot of Christmas movies, but I think we have already talked them to death. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're,
Okay,
we're
well,
done.
Rachel-
But that's
Rachel and other people are saying, yeah, Christmas Story. Oh, okay. Paul did see A Christmas Story, the musical, and it was really good. Yes, absolutely.
I love the music.
Yeah, we love the musical.
Oh,
there.
absolutely. Okay.
So, yeah,
So
definitely.
my notes are here.
We will continue our quest of watching as many of these Christmas movies as we can. But yeah, at this point, I'm going to highlight this one here. Richard says, so far, Jolly Good Christmas has
Oh.
been the best one. Absolutely. That is the benchmark. That's the one to beat.
And come to find out, the writer who did that is the writer for 2 other movies that we want to buy. We watch ad nauseum. Is Christmas at the Plaza and
A Timeless Christmas.
A Timeless Christmas. So
I own both of them.
yeah, they're perfect. So
Yeah. So it
Most
makes
likely-
sense.
it's the
When
writer.
available, I'll most likely buy Jolly Good Christmas too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will.
So anyway, we watched all of those movies on Friendly. So we'll show you a commercial here how you too can cut the cable and start watching Hallmark, GAC, Lifetime, all these other channels on
They're
Friendly.
all unfriendly.
All on
all
Friendly.
of them.
Take a look at this. We'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live. We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
You can help support the broadcast quality episodes of The Orlando Guide by shopping online for my exclusive Orlando, Florida themed clothing, including my ultra soft fleece hoodies for men and women, or the immensely popular tie-dye caps that fits all sizes. With my 407 original brand apparel, you can tell the world you love Orlando without saying you love Orlando. Shop now at the Orlando Guide, where American Express is warmly welcomed.
You're watching PTV.
Yeah, you know what? That seems not to get old. I mean, we did the Taste of Oreo nearly 2 years ago,
He
but
likes it
every
too
once
much.
in a while, a new flavor comes out. Ben, show us the flavor.
Snickerdoodle Oreo. Now, Snickerdoodles happen to be one of my favorite Christmas cookies, but favorite cookies hands down. Doesn't even have to be Christmas. I love a good Snickerdoodle. Whether or not they can recreate a Snickerdoodle flavor in an Oreo to satisfy me, we'll see. I know that this is a relaunch of the Snickerdoodle Oreo that they haven't done in about 5 years, but I'm curious. Do you guys have yours?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
eating the frosting.
Yeah, he started with the frosting. I'm going to go ahead and eat the whole thing in one.
This is super bland. Doesn't taste absolutely like anything. It's like their other cookies.
Um,
I disagree, Doug.
I'm
I
getting
can taste the cinnamon. Of the
I'm getting a
Snickerdoodle.
slight hint of cinnamon, just slight.
Very, I mean,
It's very faint.
Really very faint. Now I'll
But
do it with the sandwich.
But that's usually the standout flavor of Snickerdoodles.
Yeah, no.
is cinnamon.
and what
Yeah.
they're trying to be cute and festive with the little red and green dots on them.
It's not as bad as others.
I
would eat these.
It reminds me of the leprosy cookies we had about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, these do nothing for me.
I don't
No.
mind them at all.
Yeah, I would go for. Oh, you know what? Look at that. He's already found eggnog at Publix, the Southern Comfort eggnog. Now, have they ever done an eggnog Oreo? That's something I would want to try too. Oh, I would want to try that.
I'm going to say no, not good at all. But, you know, Oreo is just sweet. I'm just very disappointed in the Oreo.
The cookie part of it would make a good crust.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
Wendy is saying that they're doing the golden Oreos that you make a cheesecake out of them. So
Yeah, I mean,
that actually sounds pretty good too.
I mean, if you take it out, it has a little bit of that cardboard taste. But I mean, if you gussy it up with some,
well, what does just the cookie taste
they
like?
don't taste. They don't doesn't taste like anything.
No, the cookies blend by itself.
Yeah, there is a hint of cinnamon, and I get where they're coming from when they're doing this a Snickerdoodle Oreo, but it deserves to be a limited time edition
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's nothing that I would go back to.
No,
Okay. No, definitely.
definitely gets pitched in the trash.
Oh no, that
That
sounds
does sound
delicious.
good. A caramel striped dulce de leche Oreo. That sounds great. Well, that was the taste of Oreo, but how about if we just have a little taste of Christmas too? Okay, in this case, we are trying this particular item here. Let me go and present. It is Cookie Pop Popcorn. This is the iced gingerbread flavor.
So he opens it up and he goes, "It doesn't smell like gingerbread." And he gives it to me and I said, "It smells like feet."
No, it just smells like bagged popcorn.
They make a point on the label saying that it is low sodium.
No, you can smell the salt.
Let me give it a try. Let me try it.
It's a good snack, but I don't taste ginger.
I'm missing the gingerbread.
Yeah.
Tastes like kettle corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
There
You're
is
right.
no ginger, no molasses. Ain't no nothing of that.
We found this at Five Below. We went in, as promised, we went in for another chance to see what they look like for Christmas. And you're going to talk a little bit about that on Thursday, right, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we found these there. I thought, oh, that sounds great. Let's try gingerbread.
They had one that was also peppermint.
This is a big fail. No gingerbread. I
There's
taste just
no
no.
sweet popcorn.
You're
like
right.
Kettle corn.
It's kettle corn.
It's a nice snack, but it's not gingerbread.
Take this to your work
Yeah,
and
it's okay as a snack, but yeah, I'll take this to the office.
yeah, they'll
So
hork it down.
I'll have other people try it and see what they think. But
I don't need to eat anymore.
and I'll report back as to what my office thinks of gingerbread popcorn. But
No, the
yeah.
one person you eat with all he eats is kale, so they'll just whine about that.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, Benji is right. The gingerbread should taste like the ballroom
Ugh.
smells during Haunted Mansion holiday.
It's even great to go into the Haunted Mansion, like in March or April. It still wafts of gingerbread when you're on the attraction.
Richard, I tried actually almost a full handful here, and
Yeah.
there was still no flavor.
Yeah,
So,
no, there's
After
no
the
flavor.
third kernel or the third pop thing, you should definitely taste it. Not happening.
So I will be
No.
setting that
Sad.
aside. I'll set that aside, and we will try that again.
Off to the office it goes.
Yeah, we will
Arnie-
try that again.
Arnie, before I forget, Tom watched another movie that I caught bits and pieces of, and I was cracking up. It's
Which
on
one?
Netflix. It's on Netflix, and it's with
Oh.
Kelsey Grammer, and it's Father Christmas is back or comes back,
No, it's back, and it's
Yeah.
it's from 2021.
but it is funny. If you want a fun comedy Christmas movie, that would be it. I was
Okay.
cracking up with bits and pieces I saw.
Isn't that we saw a commercial of Kelsey Grammer?
Well, yeah, but Kelsey Grammer is doing a film. It's going to be on Lifetime
That's what was a commercial
coming
for
later. So we'll probably be watching that one.
Oh, he's aging well, but he's definitely an aging Dr. Fraser Crane. So it's just weird to see him when you watch all the reruns from the 90s.
Yeah, definitely. But did we get anything this week?
No,
I don't know. Did you get
We
anything?
got absolutely nothing.
Let's check out what we got this week.
Oh, Ben did.
Okay, Ben, you obviously got some this week. We did.
Yes.
We did as well. We got a little surprise in
Need the other ones?
the mail at our mailbox. We had one of our villagers, Donna Jaworski, sent us
Oh,
a wonderful little
that
Christmas
was
ornament.
Quite shocking.
a nice little Christmas ornament. What I'll do is I will take a picture and I will
Yes.
post that on our Instagram. So if you're not subscribed to our Instagram, please do so. Follow us at Pepper Tree Villa on Instagram, and you'll see the wonderful little ornament that we got from Donna Jaworski.
It was so
It's just so awesome. We loved it. Ben, what did you get?
You'll want to present me on this. Behind us, over in my dresser over here, you'll see
Over my
evidence
left shoulder.
of birds underneath my TV on the wall. Those are representative of the Christmas Spritz birds from Target from 2021. Sherry and I have already gone in
gotten
in
them all.
search of the Spritz birds from 2022.
We got them all.
These are two of them that were delivered to the house. We could not find these in the stores, but we found them online, and Sherry picked them up, and I'm paying for my share of them. This little guy here, the one dressed as a reindeer, his name is Bells.
And did you know all those reindeer were in Pleasant Hill?
Really?
That's the only one they had.
No kidding.
So
Well,
there was like all 10 or 12 that you couldn't find any other one. They were all in Pleasant Hill.
Holly loves them.
oh, yeah, I love these birds. This one is a little snowflake bird. And
Elsa or Anna.
no, fractal.
Oh, fractal. Like a frozen fractal.
Frozen fractal.
Yeah.
The frozen
Got it.
Anna, Elsa.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
So yeah, you're getting that for your
So
collection.
those arrived from Target.com a couple of days ago.
Waiting for the other ones to come in.
Yeah. A friend of mine saw them, and he had a few choice words to say about them that I won't share here. But he and I had a really good laugh.
We put all of ours out in display, and I'm like, you can actually have too many. I mean, I have a lot of stuff, but if we just find one or two that tickle our fancy, we just turned them out. But we got our snowman we wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that one
Yeah,
too.
but we had him last week, so we showed that one last week. That's the latest in the grove of.
Did you get
or
the big gigantic one or the one with the skis?
No, just the little one with the skis. That's all
We
we
only-
needed this year.
Yeah, because we were thinking about getting the bigger one, and I'm like,
We didn't like it.
No,
I just was like,
We didn't care for it, so we just got the little with the skis.
yeah, we just said no.
yeah.
There is one more thing I want to talk about before we go to a break here, and that is the fact that we have this coming up. The Taste of Cost Plus World Market. That is coming up in 2 weeks, I believe it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving week is only 2 weeks away.
I'm going to go ahead and make that a little smaller, Ben.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We had fun getting ready for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, you're moving.
I know.
Moving things.
Yeah, stop moving. Oh my gosh.
There.
He's lining things up, and it's like, ugh. I should have done it all white. But you're like, keep it red. And I'm like,
Richard says, I still don't have the items to taste.
yeah,
I need them.
Ben, you need to be taking pictures. Chop, chop. He wanted the picture yesterday.
I've got all the items here in the studio. Richard, I will send those items to you as soon as I'm able to take pictures of them.
He
Yeah.
called
Yeah,
yesterday in a
That-
huff. He
that one is-
wanted them.
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
Richard will be joining us for that show in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
So tell your friends and neighbors the Orlando guy will be a guest on our show on Monday night, November 21st.
Which is a cosmic
also
shift in the
feel-
YouTube world.
2 weeks from tonight.
I also still haven't taken the pictures of all the Christmas signs that I have left to sell to anybody who's interested.
But I thought you were good. We're just going to take the show and say lot 5.
We will be doing that next week. Let's give
Yeah.
people a heads up. Next week,
Oh.
Sherry will be selling some of her things during our show. We will be selling live. She'll be taking payments by Venmo. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to give it a shot and see how it goes.
She has a lot of stuff for you
There
guys
is
to buy.
I'll show them a couple of samples.
Okay.
Started now.
The thing is that there's a show on YouTube. Some guys that own a fabric store in Las Vegas. And
It's a quilt store, not a fabric store.
okay,
Yeah,
it's a quilt store.
Ooh,
And they
oh.
sell they're live and they sell their wares right there on camera during their live show.
And you just say, okay, you just say this sign, they said fabric this, it's so yards from this, and you just buy it immediately on it. It's really cool. So we're
They're
going to be
called-
doing that.
They're called SEW YEAH.
So yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be hawking all our wares. So
Here's
okay,
some samples. Here's one. If you want to,
make them bigger.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great little sign.
And then there's this one.
Yeah. By the way, Richard did go to New York this weekend. He was at the Russian Tea Room, and he went to the Plaza.
And he was partying in Manhattan. That's so cool.
Yeah. Very
We
much
were
so.
out.
Kringle Candy Company, Candy Canes. Sherry, I like that sign. That's
It's
really nice.
sparkly. So
That
if you
is so
guys
cool.
want any of these, contact us.
There's that one. I've got 2 more after this just as samples. And then I'll have some ornaments as well that you guys can let me know if you're interested in.
And they're what, $15, and that's including shipping?
Yes.
So each one of these are 15 beanie weenies, and
Including shipping.
so yeah.
Including shipping. Yeah.
And if you buy more than one, I'm sure she can work out the price on the shipping.
Because you just stack them.
Yeah.
And so next week, it's kind of like an auction. We're just going to take them up and people can just say, okay, this is what it is. Send cash via Venmo.
It's less auction and more QVC.
It's more like, so yeah, it's fabric dudes from Vegas. You want to eat it? I thought you're gonna want to
That's why
throw
I
it
have that
away.
here. That's why I have it here in front of me.
Eat it.
Anyway. Oh,
He's like, he's
trying to take my cookie away from me.
I'm just like trying to clean up this mess, and he's flinging his arm around, and I see a drink and a cookie fling everywhere.
Well, but it's nice that you guys can narrate as our tree spins behind
Yep.
us.
Yeah. So there you go. Yes, Christmas QVC on PTV Live. And as Richard says, the American Express is warmly welcomed.
Well, because of
Sorry.
Not here. Not here.
For me, it's
Sorry.
Venmo or Cash App.
well, they all take it. I gotta
Okay.
wash my hands.
Okay, Doug is gonna go wash his hand, but I'm also gonna show my little shirt here. It's and then we've got our little snowman and our little PTV logo. You can buy this shirt on our shop right now, redbubble.com. Here's how you can purchase this shirt and others that are also holiday themed for Christmas and so forth. Enjoy what you can see there. Oh yeah, Sherry. Donna says Apple Pay. Yeah, we'll take Apple Pay too.
Yeah.
In the meantime, everyone, you're watching PTB Live. We will be right back. Pepper Tree Villa has a shop with unique designs for PTV. Luffy the Snowman is back in stock, and now there are new designs available. You can now help save the pine cones. Go to peppertreevilla.redbubble.com or download the Redbubble app and search for Pepper Tree Villa. Remember, your purchase helps support our channel. Please, help Doug save the pine cones. Visit our Redbubble shop today. And now, another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa. When fluffing an artificial tree, start at the top and work your way down. We find it's easier to fluff and light one branch at a time. This gives you room inside the tree to maneuver your lights along your branch from inside to out. Fluff each branch with an equal amount of tips pointing up and down. Then, starting at the inside of the tree where the branch attaches to the trunk, weave your miniature lights over and under the tips on one side of the branch. Once you have your lights on one side of the branch, repeat the process on the other side, outside to inside. It may take you a little more time to light your tree this way, but you will be very satisfied with your results. You can only string along a limited number of light strands together. Try this tip to maximize your lights. Run a surge protector bar inside your tree. Rewind it around the trunk of the tree to secure the cord. Once you have your light bar in place, just plug in your light strands. You'll be able to increase the number of lights on your tree. And that's another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa.
gonna make it after all.
We thought we'd go ahead and give a quick little history lesson here. On this date in 1965, the Pillsbury Doughboy.
First commercial aired on November 7th, 1965. The Doughboy was born when he popped out of a can of dough. And his first words were, "I'm poppin' fresh," the Pillsbury Doughboy. Poppin' Fresh has also starred in a commercial making chocolate chip cookies with 6-year-old Maureen McCormick, who went to go play Marcia Brady in the Brady Bunch. And the ad, the two sing the classic song, "Nessun says lovin' like something from the oven," and Pillsbury says it best. The Doughboy was also starred in the Geico commercial. Then he gets pat down at the airport on his way to a baking convention. Of course, he couldn't help but giggle. So, the idea for the Pillsbury Doughboy was born on March 18th, 1965, so in March earlier the year. Rudy Perez, a copywriter working for Pillsbury account for Leo Burnett Advertising Agency in Chicago, came up with the idea for the brand mascot, who would pop out of a can of refrigerated dough.
Look who's on right now. Do you see that?
Oh my gosh.
Tyler.
Yay.
Hey, Ty. Good to see you.
That's fam.
That's family, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Doug's
family. Yes. He's...
So anyway.
Yeah, he's from my bro's kid, my lovely nephew. And they're getting so old, and I'm getting so old. So yeah, I found out the Pillsbury Doughboy. They had an ugly sweater they put out to buy, Pillsbury did, on their Instagram. And they sold out like in 10 minutes because it was blue and it had him in the knitted sweater. I'm like, oh, that's cute. And they said, oh, sold out right when they posted it.
More Sunshine Please says Poppin' Fresh was the title of my ill-fated 1993 hip-hop album.
So, signature style, his classic chef with a white neckerchief. You poke his belly to hear, hoo-hoo! And he's 8 inches, 3/4 inches tall. 8 3/4 inches tall. See, created by it. That's all the specs on him.
So, yep. That's the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Everybody loves Pillsbury.
First time he appeared 57 years ago today.
Wow. I'm going to go find that commercial because, of course, it's on YouTube.
Somewhere.
Oh, it's got to be.
Somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there. Yeah.
Are you singing the commercial?
No. He's channeling something else.
Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, I think it's time to do a little crafting with Sherry. Okay, Sherry, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. And this craft is dedicated to Doug.
Okay, people, I have an irrational fear of glitter. I feel like it's going to get into my lungs, mutate, and then I'm going to suffocate. And then on my death certificate, it's going to be suffocation from fairy herpes. I do not like glitter. Oh.
But this one, he doesn't even have to touch glitter.
I know. We're 45 miles away, thank God.
What we're going to be using
Do we need to turn the fan down for this?
No.
Sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, I don't see that.
Donna wants to know, are we making funnel cakes?
No.
Make them bigger.
Yes, I am.
Make them bigger.
We are using a funnel. We're using a clear plastic ornament, and this one is shaped like a light bulb. We're using some glitter, and I chose green, red, yellow, and blue because those are the traditional colors of Christmas lights. And believe it or not, some Mop and Glow.
I was caught
I
off guard
thought you
by
were
that.
chunky. I thought you were joking when she said she put mop and glow in it.
And this
No.
is what they
Because
turn
I
out
use
like.
mop and glow when I talk about we need to clean our
Here,
floors.
do you want to hold it close up so that maybe they can see the glitter in there?
So is it full of mop and glow?
No, I'm going to
They'll
show you
us- I
exactly
guess she'll
what
show
you
us
do.
how it's done.
So that's the blue one. That's the green one. That's the yellow one.
Actually, this is so encapsulated.
And the red one.
But you don't feel any of the glitter. It's all on the inside.
It's on the inside
me show
of
you
the
what
it's
to
on
do.
the inside of the bulb.
Okay, you take the lid off. Just take some mop and glow.
I thought mop and glow was supposed to be a cleaner and not like glue.
And you pour it in here. And then what you do is, I'm going to hold that a minute, Ben, please. I'm going to take this lid off.
Just a little bit of mop and glow.
And then what you do is you just roll it around and make sure that you coat the whole entire inside of the ornament. You can either do balls or stars or those flat disc-like ones, but just make sure that the whole thing gets coated with the mop and glow. Then you pour the rest of it back in.
I'm like astonished. Mop and glow.
I know.
I didn't know it was so
I
sticky.
know.
Okay, so hold this. Let me see if I can get that last little bit out.
Okay.
I just thought you fill it up with mop and glow, you shake it.
And when he says bonus, mop and glow smells so good and clean.
It does. What color should I use, Doug? You tell me.
What color do you have?
Red, yellow.
Blue, green, red, and yellow.
Blue.
Okay.
That's all I wear, and I like everything blue.
So then what you do is you put your funnel in. Hold that, please. You put the funnel in the ornament.
I'm really afraid of the fan.
The fan is not going to do anything. Trust me.
Yeah, you have a fan to keep the room cool where you are because that
And
tree
then
off
you
how
just
much heat.
pour glitter into the funnel.
Wow, that's some serious amount.
Take this out. And then you just start the same thing. You just roll it
Why
around.
mop and glow and not just like Elmer's glue or, glue?
The Elmer's glue can get really cakey and you don't get an even coat. Same with Mod Podge, which I love using, but you can,
It clumps. So like
It-
body glitter, it clumps if you get sweaty.
Yes, exactly. So what you do is you just keep rolling it around until you get coverage. And I'm not afraid of getting glitter on me, Doug. So I will do this and just
Oh my
kind of
god.
flip it around.
Why didn't you just put the lid on it?
But because the lid is open, that's why. So I just have a little dot of glitter.
I mean, you
It's
wipe it
all-
down like a kid
I
when they
like-
blow snot all over themselves.
I like what
And
Paul
then-
says, Sherry. Paul said, so if the ornament breaks on the floor, you get a clean floor while you clean it.
And then
Oh
you
my-
just, but then all you do is pour the extra glitter out.
Directly back into
Back
the glitter
into
container.
the glitter container. Put your lid back on. Only I can't do it right-handed because I'm left-handed.
Now, it's important that you use the right type of glitter. It's
Well,
this
you
is
can
the-
use any kind.
really.
Yeah,
Well,
you could use any kind, but I like the extra fine.
Yeah.
Because
the
it's
stuff
more-
that really gets into your lungs. No way.
And there you go. You've got your blue glitter ornament, Doug, without.
But you
taking-
said it's the top of it has a hole in it. So how does the glitter not come out?
it sticks.
It sticks with the mop and
the
glow.
mop and glow acts like glue.
But does the mop and glow get, if it gets warms up, is it going to start to ooze?
Nope, not at all.
I'm very suspect about this. I don't know.
And
I
then all
think
you
you're going to
need
get
do-
starting to weep.
You can add a bow, or you could do it with something like this one, Doug, where the top is totally closed. And this one I did with
with a regular ornament ball.
a regular plastic ornament ball that is got white iridescent glitter in it.
Now that's actually okay. That's great. Wendy says this is a great affordable craft for young people who need Christmas tree decorations, high impact with a ribbon on them for hanging. I think that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, no, it's amazing what we're making, and you find at the stuff that it's equivalent, if not the same thing, at the store, and it's
The most
$19.99 at 40% off, and it's still $10. It's still too
The
much.
most expensive thing was the Mop and Glow.
Yeah. The Mop and Glow was like $6 or $7.
It was $8.
Holy macaroni! And you
Is that a
sure that
great
stuff is not going to run?
It will not run, Doug. Trust me.
Okay, Doug, just
If you're
think how
putting
good.
like if it's acting like a glue, why would you put that on the floor?
Paul just says, just think
I'm
how
still
good your
confused.
lungs will look in a CAT scan.
Oh yeah.
So that's just a
I
very
just have this irrational fear it's going to mutate.
so that's just a very
Jerry?
simple.
Jim
very,
says it's a floor polish and a dessert topping. By the way, you can get more humor like that from Jim on his show tomorrow night, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on More Sunshine,
King
Please.
of dad jokes and puns. Oh my god,
What
he
I
is
like
the poster
about it,
child.
Doug, is that it's like the glitter vinyl for cricket, where you see the glitter and the sparkle, but you don't feel it.
Oh no, that's exactly right. It doesn't rub off.
Nope, doesn't rub off, and this doesn't come off either once it
I'm
dries.
just so confused. Why would you use that on your floor when it sticks to glitter? You're using it as like a glue, and you're supposed to clean that use it as a cleaner for your floor. What's in it? Because
What's in anything?
Well, it
Well-
has acrylic polymer in it, so I'm sure that that's part of it. It also has a modified resin.
oh, so you really do not want to use it? Ugh.
Richard says we should hang a few of them off our mantle.
Oh wow!
Wow. That was a hiss.
Well,
Yes.
I'm thinking these would be really cute outside on a garland.
Yes.
You know, that's a great idea, especially
maybe
out like on a
just-
porch.
And with these ones, you could kind of put a clear light inside the
If,
top.
if you wanted to string them
Yeah.
onto a light, that
Yeah.
would work.
Yeah. But they're the right size because they're what, about 6 inches tall?
Oh, not even.
You don't think so?
No. That's not even 6 inches. I would say about 4 inches tall.
Same
Yeah, they're
stuff
about-
I finished woodwork with.
What?
Yeah, Paul uses to finish off woodwork.
Yeah, it's a polymer and acrylic.
Polymer and acrylic.
Yeah, and has some resin in it. So it acts as an adhesive for your glitter.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
would say
like
that-
I
the
would
idea of
never
putting
use
fairy
that
lights
on
in it. I love that
I've
idea.
seen them done with a watered down Mod Podge, but you have to have the right proportions, and I don't have time to fool with that.
So, Ben, do you happen to have any fairy lights right there at your table? At
I
your
don't.
desk? Okay.
I don't.
Can you
Well,
shove a
you
normal
know what?
light inside there?
Do this. If you could, take a picture and post it on social media so we can see what it looks like with a light on inside it.
Yeah, shove a light in there.
It's kind of hard to pull the lights off the tree.
No,
Yeah.
but let me stop it from spinning.
let's stop it from rotating. Oh, wrong one.
one. Find this. Do this yellow light right here. Let me take this keychain off.
Let's see if we can even see what it looks like.
You would need the light to go deep into it, but
But you can see the top part.
Yeah, we can see it glowing slightly, but it's too
Yeah,
far for the camera to pick it up.
This thing is completely. You can't light it up because it's encapsulated with glitter.
No, it's
Like my
not.
lungs would be encapsulated with glitter.
the light. Yeah.
Let me turn this off a minute, guys.
Okay.
Down on the bottom, right?
There you go. Oh, you really can't see it.
No, but we see the tree glowing beautifully.
Yeah,
Is it like this?
that's fine. Yeah.
Let me see. I've got some.
Sherry.
Well,
Doug says,
at any rate,
Paul says, "Don't worry, Doug. I've been spraying it for years, and look how normal I am."
That's not giving me any hope. I don't know a before. I need to see a before and after picture.
Oh, Sherry's got some battery operated lights right here.
Okay. So shove it in there really well, as far as that in as you can get it.
Okay.
And then pretty deep there. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me hide the other ones in my hand so you're not seeing that part of it.
okay. Give it another shot. See how
Wait a
that.
minute. Hold on.
Stop
Let me
it.
get it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Unstring it, you guys.
Okay.
Oh, now you see that it
A little
really
burlesque for me, but it is sparkly.
it shines very nicely though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It really shines through.
So, Richard, we don't have fairy lights at our disposal right here. Sorry.
What are those? Those
Yeah.
are fairy lights.
No, those are not fairy.
No.
No, these
These
are
are miniature lights.
regular.
These are
They're
little miniature.
regular.
The
miniature
fairy lights are the ones that like I put on the miniature tree.
Yeah, I've got some.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got some that I used in the tree this week, but this
Brew
week
meaning. Oh, very good, Jim.
Yeah.
Brew meaning to glow.
Mop and glow.
Glow.
Some more sunshine, please.
That's a whole new meaning to glow. I just.
Mop and glow. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
but they're a lot of fun to make because they go quickly and they're fun. What can
Gonna
I
be a
say?
potential mess, but you know.
I think they're fun. I think they're beautiful. Actually, they look very nice.
Yeah.
But
I was surprised at how well it came out.
but I think battery powered LED fairy lights would be the way to go to light them inside.
Yeah,
I really do.
I think they could be cute.
Yeah, and you could do that in like a bowl sitting on a table, and that
Oh, yeah.
that would look
Yeah.
really nice. Well, thank you,
Yep.
Sherry. That one was great.
Yeah.
That one was really great. Ben, what's coming up this week on PTV? On not PTV Live, but on Pepper Tree Villa's Life with Ben.
Do I rotate it again?
Yeah, you can go ahead and start the tree again. This week, I hung out with Arnie, Doug, and Sherry, and we ran a couple of errands, including our preparation for the Taste of World Market. So you'll see us wandering around World Market, trying out all kinds of different things, not just the foods, but a lot of different holiday-inspired decorations as well. A lot of Christmas ornaments. You'll see that all on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, here on PTV.
Yeah, they hung out with me. They were better at selling than I was at this boutique.
Well, you know what? It was a
I'm the type that just lets people come by, and if they want to buy, they buy. If not, I'm not going to sit there and, try and talk them into it.
oh, you have to interact with them, engage them.
Oh, I talk with them, yeah, but still, it was fun to have a couple of the Swedish things and find people that were just almost all of the things that were Swedish that I had made sold out.
Yeah, yeah, very much so. So that was a lot of fun. You'll see a little bit of that in the Moment of Groovy. You'll also see a couple of other things like I mentioned the hail. You'll see some wonderful stew kind of thing that Doug made, which was outstanding, and we'll probably have to make a YouTube video about how to do it.
Yeah,
It's a
I took
real-
a giant ham hock, and it's a 15 bean soup.
15 beans?
Beans.
I've got that here. You liked it.
Oh, okay.
It's
been a while.
delicious, and we'll have to do a quick video about how to
It
make
was
that.
actually, we had it last night and tonight. We had the 15 bean soup with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh.
I was expecting to eat it with rain, but we just never.
Yeah, I've got to start to go to Solvang too, Donna.
I'm following them on the Instagram thing, and they're popping things up, and it's just like the pain.
Yeah, they are definitely.
So I have beans each. They're made by this company called Ham Beans.
Yeah, it's actually
That's such a. I mean, they have other stuff.
you
and-
can pick up the package of 15 beans, 15 different bean types in the same bag at Walmart.
Yeah, you shove the beans in the Instapot. Poof! In an hour, you have dinner.
Yeah,
It's really great.
and it's actually very delicious.
I have a confession when I was doing it all, and I locked the lid and I said, I never cooked dry beans in my whole entire life. And then I pushed the on button. I'm like, if it doesn't work, too bad.
but
Well,
it worked.
Fine.
It worked well.
Yeah, I usually do mine in the crock pot.
Yeah,
I'll put
it
it
worked really
together.
well.
So I now can say I cooked dry beans.
So
15 of them.
But you'll
too.
see that in the moment of groovy. Everyone, thank you so much for being with us tonight. We really appreciate it. We know you can do anything on a Monday night. We're thankful that you spent a little bit of your Monday night with us. I'm Arnie,
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
and you've been watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. Thank you to all of our moderators and to everyone here that came tonight. Thank you so much. It's now time for your moment of groovy. Have a magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.